Hey, if you guys are joining me, no one's here yet, but I am live. I am currently at Juno Beach, trying to look for shells. Not too much luck so far. You know, look at this. All these clams. Guys, this is how it is on the East Coast. In the winter, there's not a lot of shells, honestly. I mean, it depends where you go. So sometimes, given the weather, there can be some shells, but it's really tough. Sadly, look at all of the man-o-war jellies. This happens in the winter too. No shells, just jellyfish. Jellies, jellies, jellies. The poor jellyfish. Okay, back to shells. Let's go look over here. Let's see. Yeah?
I found a couple of cute shells that are small. I want to take a few pictures.
Okay. I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's okay. I just wanted to try it. See if anyone would join my live. One person joined and then they left. What'd you find? Let's show the people on live. Yeah, I already found those. I found that one too earlier. That one's broken.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't know if I can be live because it's raining. My phone's getting all wet.
Big old oyster.
Okay, nice. Very cute.
I just dropped another one that was tiny. This guy's broken.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Again, this is the kind of shells that we find in the winter. Sometimes you kind of just have to go with what is available to you on the beach. So this is what we're finding.
What is this, a razor clam? Is that what these things are?
I think it might be a razor clam. Yeah. It's kind of yellow though. These are not talons. No. I forget what these ones are called.
This is a pretty one.
Yeah, the jingle shells.
Jingles.
Yeah. I like those. I like this one just because
Turkey wing.
the colors are so bright on it. It's really cool. Thanks for joining me, guys. Look, here's the beach. It's raining a little bit, so not really anyone out here right now. Like I said, this is Florida shelling for you in the winter and on the East Coast, because lots of clams, lots of clam shells. If you like clams, if you're into clams, this is the place for you. This is where you're gonna find them all. It's tough. Also just depends on the weather. There's a big bittersweet clam, but it's broken. It just depends on the weather, because when there are waves, it can wash things up, but it's gonna break a lot of the shells. They really can't survive a lot of times how aggressive the waves can be over here on the East Coast. So it's kind of tough. We end up with a lot of broken shells and some cool shells, but you know, maybe not full. Here I see a lot of sand dollars that are broken here. Yeah, a lot of sand dollars that are broken. See if there's anything I can pick up for you guys. Looks like getting some more. I've also found some shark's teeth at this beach before. Again, if you're joining back in, we're at Juno Beach on the East Coast of South Florida. That's where I'm at today. I'm trying to get some content for you guys. I'm making a YouTube video while I'm here with what I can find. I might try another location today as well, just because I'm kind of out and about at the beach. We shall see where the day takes us, right? It's kind of the fun of shelling. You don't really need to have a plan. Just kind of see where you end up. Hopefully, you can find some things. I want to know what shells you guys want to see in the other videos, just because I like to try to, honestly, I'll just kind of pick up anything, because sometimes I'm thinking, okay, maybe they just want to see something. No matter what it is, they, you know, tune in and you want to, maybe your favorite shells are clam shells, right? So I try to cater to everyone. I like to look for a little bit more, you know, maybe those shells we don't see so often. But there are the beaches that I go to where I know I'm going to go to the beach and I'm going to find maybe like a cone shell, or when I went a few weeks ago to this one beach I like, I'm going to find a tulip if I'm really lucky, right? So here's where it gets a little sad, right? This is a piece of a lion's paw. That's a piece of it. Oh, it has that nice little hole. You can make that into an ornament or something. I love these shells. These are difficult for me to find. If I found them, it's honestly, I found them in the water. While I'm kind of looking when it's calmer and I can go in the water. That would be a huge, huge cockle shell. But it is broken. Alas. It's too bad. Thanks for coming in, guys. Like I said, tell me what your favorite shells are. I'll stop. I'll pick some shells up. I will, you know, take a break. Oh, this is cool too. Okay. Unfortunately, it's like I'm showing you broken pieces. So here's a broken piece. This is, I believe it should be a ton shell. Just I'm guessing because of the way it looks, and then this bottom part here. They can be huge. I've never found one yet. I would like to. I know people find them over here on the East Coast. I've seen people post about it. So that would be really cool. There was someone out on the beach ahead of us shelling as well. It's always, sometimes it almost feels like it shouldn't be a race, right? It's not competitive, the shelling. But you know, when you get out on the beach and you think, oh, I might be the only sheller out there today. I'm going to look for some shells, see what I find. And then there's someone else out there and you're like, come on. Don't take my shells. That's how I feel sometimes. We're still, hopefully you guys like that I'm picking up some of them. Even if it's a broken piece, I'm just kind of giving you, again, it's like so tough because of where we are. Nice big, still, you know, one of these clams. Okay. Let's keep going. Gotta keep moving. Sometimes I go a little fast when I'm walking one way, and then I'll slow down when I go back, just because I know, you know, I'm gonna pass it again. So if I missed it, hopefully it'll come back to me, right? Another broken piece, but look how cool that one is. Okay. Broken pieces is kind of where we're at. I was showing this earlier. It's also that time of the year where not so much always gonna find shells. I'm always gonna see the man-o-war jellies. It's kind of sad, honestly, sometimes, because there's a lot of them. And it's just, I believe, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, that it just has to do with the time of the year and how cold the water can get, that they just don't survive it always. And then, unfortunately, I think they die and they wash up on the beaches. Here especially, there's so many of them in the winter on the beach. It's like that's what you see more of, honestly. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's good. Look at that. Nice Florida. Prickly cockle. There we go. Found a good shell here. Pretty. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit more. If I ended live in a little bit, it's just gonna be because it's raining too much and my phone is, you know, getting wet. There you go again. Look, piece. That's a tulip. It's broken. See another piece, I think, over here that I can show you guys. Again, look. Wouldn't this be so cool? It's too bad. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, it's raining a little harder. Might have to end my live soon just because the rain, my phone's getting a little wet. I need to get one of those bags to put my phone in. If you guys have any that you like, put them in the comments or put them in one of the comments on my videos because I probably need that. Probably need to get one. Ton of pieces. More oyster shells I'm seeing over here. Oh, look how cool that is. Giant pieces of the cockles. The only place I find them really intact is on the West Coast. Again, I think it just has to do with over here how much the waves kind of batter the shells as they come in. It's just not good for the shells, right? They get beat up, so they don't really survive making it all the way here, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We're still looking, guys. Thanks for staying on with me. Hope you're enjoying the beach. Some of you might not be in a place where you can see the beach today, but here you go. I think even a rainy day at the beach is better than no day at the beach. That is for sure. So here we are. Rain's letting up a little bit. Let me know if you guys recognize this beach. You know where we are right now? Just by the surroundings. Sometimes I kind of like to do that in people's videos I watch, or when people post online, trying to figure out what beach they're at. I'm sure you guys have experiences if you are in the shelling world. There's a bit of gatekeeping sometimes. People don't like to say what beaches they go to. I don't really mind. I most of the time, if I remember, I'll tell you in the video. Sometimes I just forget, honestly. And so when you guys ask, I'll tell you where I am because I don't really care to gatekeep, I guess. You know? But it seems like it can be controversial opinions on that. I get it. I understand. I just personally don't mind. I think if I can enjoy this beach, why not tell other people they can come and enjoy it as well? And you know, maybe someone will have better luck than I do on a day that they go. You know, like I said, it's tough for me. Oh, I just saw a little crab go into that hole over there. I saw one earlier. I took a long video of him that I'll probably put in my next YouTube video for this. He was so cute. He wasn't moving either. He was just sitting still. He let me basically touch him. I don't know why. Usually they really freak me out too. Sometimes you can look in these seaweed piles. There might be some stuff in there. Oh, look at that piece of that olive. It's huge. Huge. I think I'll stay on for a little bit longer with you guys. It's my first live. Maybe gonna try this out, doing like some beach walks, going live, seeing how that goes. But right, so most of the time when I'm at the beach, I'm trying to take content for some videos. So that can be tough if I'm on live. Look at that tiny, tiny, tiny little shell. You guys see that? That's amazing. Look at that color. Might have to come back for that. Might have to come back to that one. We're still kind of looking over here. And we're looking. Hope you guys have an awesome day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Like I said, maybe I'll hit up another beach after this. Why not? You know, kind of take a tour, see if there's any other shells at other beaches. Like I said, this beach, I haven't been here in a while, so I wanted to check it out because I haven't been here in so long. But that's the problem I find with this beach, is that I don't usually find anything. And besides kind of like this, right? Like clamshells. And that happens a lot in a lot of beaches in Florida in the winter. But then I'm always thinking, if I don't usually find anything, why come here? Why not try somewhere else that maybe I'll have typically better luck at? So that's kind of my dilemma. It doesn't hurt to try, right? It doesn't hurt to get out there and just give it a look. And like I said, any day at the beach is a good day. That's what is nice about it. We're still giving a look here. A lot of clamshells, some oysters, some scallops. Honestly, most of them are broken and a little beat up. So I like the ones that are really vibrant colors, and also ones maybe are a little like different sort of colors that I don't see a lot because they're more interesting to me. Oh, here we go. This is good. Guys, I love finding these. Sort of like, I just found one in my last video too. I really have to be studying my book more because sometimes they escape me, but it's a different type of scallop. It's interesting. They usually only have this one foot, right? And then the other side has the other. They're very textured, sometimes almost sharp. They're so pretty though. I love the orange color. That looks really nice. Okay, well, there we go, guys. Another shell to look at. There's a kind of a lot. There's this big drop off down there, so I might continue down to that end just to see if we have any luck. Like I said, I think I'm gonna hop off just because I'm gonna go ahead and get back to shooting some content for my YouTube, so you guys will get to see it in the next video. There we go. Nice little shark eye moon snail. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live. Thanks for tuning in. have a great Saturday. And look out for my next YouTube video. I'll try to get it up in the next week or so you guys can enjoy that. I'll leave you at the beach.